So in today's show, we're going to talk about planning with the long term in mind. Welcome to the Time Domination Show. I am your host, James Boardman. And if you are coming through at any point, please do let me know. Please do let me know what you think about this and if this resonates with you. And if you have any experience of this as well, because I think it's great to share in and amongst the community. So we just sat here with the pups. It's about 6 in the morning, or 10 to 6. And I just wanted to talk about a situation yesterday that I came across. And I wanted to share my thoughts on that situation. And I think it might drop as a gold nugget for you. I'm part of a productivity coach, if you like, in terms of getting people to work much more efficiently with their timing, with their energy, with their productivity, with their balance, and really making shit happen in their business, right? Rather than procrastinating. And I was reading one of the posts that were up, and it was a very established and successful woman. And she was talking about how she was breaking down this 5-day challenge she was part of. And she was breaking down her pricing structure and what the course was worth and what she wanted to, in fact, charge. So as I was reading through, she was stuck with uncertainty, if you like, in terms of what to charge for the program. She's at the very beginning of this sort of, if you like, process of building up the challenge, bringing people in, delivering content in high value, and then making an offer for people that want to listen. And the price is worth maybe £1,500 for the course and everything that kind of comes with that. And she wanted to bring it down so that she could offer, to get more people on board so she can actually work with people. And I suggested bringing it right down from 1,500 down just to 500. And the reason that I did that is because I'm thinking more long term. And this is very much how I think about this particular company I've started, the Time Domination. When you're at the very start of a journey within a company, the thing that you don't have are clients. And one of the things that we have to learn, that we need to build, is a client base. Now, I kind of look at this as that at the very start of any journey, why not drop your prices right down to start getting testimonials, referrals, start bringing in people actually to work with you? Because you could have the best fucking program in the world, but if you don't have anyone on there going through the program because you become too egotistical about your pricing, or you become fearful about your pricing, then you're going to end up with no one. And I think, yes, your course is worth it. Your time and your energy and your experience is definitely worth the price. But at the very start, what you have to consider is that you've got no one at the minute. And we have to build up momentum. I remember when I started my very first business, I charged £15 an hour for personal training. £15 an hour. Like, I had not much credibility. No one really knew me. I was at the very start of my journey. And, you know, although I had been a Royal Marine physical trainer, I had bags of experience. No one knew that. So I had to have a start point somewhere. And the start point was bringing people into my world, for people to talk about me, to get more references, to keep me busy, for me to learn, for me to beta test different strategies and different techniques and deliveries. And when you have the long term in mind, you don't mind starting off with your prices and your fees being at a lower cost, because you're building up momentum, you're building up a client base, you're building up testimonials, you're building up experience and growth, so that when it comes to you being an authority, when it becomes to you becoming an experienced, seasoned entrepreneur or coach or business owner or brand, then you get to that point where you have eaten shit for the year, or you've kind of like nailed like your process and your systems with all of the loyal people that joined you at the very start, then you get to the position where you can go, right, now I can charge what I feel the program is worth. So it's the momentum build up. But because you have the long term in mind, because you have the vision, it doesn't become such an ego thing in terms of, oh, my pricing, I'm not dropping your price. You charge what you're worth. But at the start, when we all start, we have to start somewhere. I started off in the £15, okay, a session. And when I finished that particular industry in that world, I was charging nearly £80 an hour because of my time become much more valuable. My reputation had built up. I'd worked very hard to get to that point. And that was over a process of 7 years. You know, when I start my first time domination course, it will be at 60% off what the full price is eventually going to be, because over the next year, I'm going to build up that reputation. On one of my brands, I've got a really great following, and that has taken 4 years to build. This is a brand new brand. It's going to take another 4 years to build, and you build with that momentum. So whether it's pricing or whether it's infrastructure or whether it's whatever it is, always plan for the long term and with the end in mind. Because in the early days, it's all about test, adjust, adapt, and overcome. I hope that helps. Let me know if you watched that, and let me know if that did help, if that resonated, if you've done something very similar, and it gives you clarity. Have a good day.